Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. The Show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your New York Yankees.
Just about ready to go, and on the mound in this one, Greg Maddux. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Now it's the right fielder, Sean Green. Fouled off left side. And delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing at a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. And first offering is fouled off. Maddux, more than 300 wins in his career, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And that one is lifted in the air. Williams moving under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for Toronto, Jose Bautista, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, bases empty. And there's a ball. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Jose Barrios.
He's had his ups and downs in his career, as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that's in for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And he deals. And a foul ball.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. Jeter leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one is inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Now, Lou Gehrig.
Everyone anticipating what could be home run number 500 for his career.
That one inside. 0-1. Gehrig will join the 500 homer club with just 1 more round tripper. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back.
Man, I can't imagine what he's feeling approaching this milestone, Boog. I mean, I got to see Jim.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started at the plate. Carlos Delgado. Maddox back to work. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. His second home run of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes the ball. Maddox, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, a curve, and he works in a slider.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
1 out, bases empty. That one misses. It's 2-2. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. And now Ernie Clement. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one hammered. Gwynn flying after this one. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Grounds 1 to short. Jeter to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. His next home run will be the 500th of his career.
1 ball, no strike.
And the 1-0. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off 1 World Series title after another. Hit on the ground to the right side. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Mickey Mantle now at the plate. That one ripped right center field. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Headed for the plate. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Williams, the next to hit. That one the other way. And that's a fair ball.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Williams over at first with one away. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
There's one.
Got him.
Relay to Delgado in time, inning-ending double play. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Dalton Varsho. Varsho with a homer in his last game. And that's outside.
1-0.
That one misses. And that's ball two. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Varsho into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gwynn sizes this one up, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. Strike one. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Runner at second here, one gone. In for a strike, 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball four, two aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Bautista at the plate now, and that's inside.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Outfield playing straight up now. One out. Runners at first and second.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So digging in, Carlos Delgado struck out swinging his first time. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball one. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Varsho, the lead runner at second. Guerrero on at first with 2 down. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So bases all loaded up. So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Caught it, looking for the K. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Strike one.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Jose Ramirez in the box now. Takes strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. And a base hit on a line. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the air, center field. And there's one down. Down the number 2 hitter, Derek Jeter. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Derek Jeter.
That's in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one off the mark. Now 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bases loaded, 1 away here in the last half of the 3rd. And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1. And downstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches. They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good patient at bat to draw the walk. And you know what? It still counts as an RBI.
Garrett takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Inside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bautista giving chase. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. A big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Mantle stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in around. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Really got himself into a mess out there. Forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
On the ground to the left, Bautista zips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. The batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Bichette, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. in there at the knees.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. On the ground. In plenty of time to first. And a quick out, number 1. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The Jays trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time up.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 0-1. Ball 1 there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Tap back up the middle. Ramirez sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 4th, and now here is Bobby Grich.
Third baseman, Bobby Grich.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Santander makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next,
Wilson
for the
Contreras
Yankees,
now up to the plate.
catcher,
Singled and
Wilson
scored his first time.
Contreras.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. One-two to Contreras, and that skips in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. He goes down looking.
Now
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that ends the inning. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for
it's
the
Dalton
Blue Jays,
Varsho.
center fielder Dalton Varsho.
Maddox back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Blue Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
And a ground ball to first. Garrett. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Sean Green will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Yanks up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick. Hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition that keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That's towards center, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Here's one of those crazy stats about Tony Gwynn. If you split his career numbers in half, he'd still rank first in Padres history in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles.
And that gets down into the gap. Around second now as they still don't have it. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And up next for New York, Derek Jeter. That clips the corner. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ruth at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Yankees up by 3. Just off the inside edge. Pitch is in there, and it's 2-2. Now one missed. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brennan Bernardino.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning. As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Slings to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Now here is Jose Bautista, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Outfield playing straight up now. And ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Carlos Delgado. He is struck out, and he is walked. Out towards left center. Gwynn sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch, inning over. And well, welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's going to be Mickey Mantle. And a curve is down and in. That's off the inside corner. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one opts against the fence. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
There's a swing and a drive. Varsho on the move. Unable to get there, and it's in the gap. 1 run is in. Passes third. He wants it all. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside. Inside the park homer. Bobby Grich getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Next offering is in for a strike. cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Up next for the
Here's
Yankees,
Contreras now.
catcher,
1 for 2.
Contreras.
First pitch misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. 1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a chopper out to short. That's a base hit. Now it's Jose Ramirez, a switch hitter batting right. That's in there. That's strike 1. Contreras stands at first with 1 out. Outside low, and 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over.
Tony
Here's the center
Gwynn.
fielder, Tony Gwynn. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Steps on the bag for the force. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
it's the
for
shortstop,
the
Bo Bichette.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And there's a strike. And that one clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Just missed. The Yankees leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Breaking ball misses down and away. And there's the automatic. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a ball popped up. Grich settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. He's grounded out a couple of times. Ryan Walker gets the ball now,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In the air to left center. Gwynn on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Burr.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Jeter stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is outside. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter, Babe
Now up as the
Ruth.
Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. Burr in his 3rd season. 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd homer this series, and they add a pair. It's 8-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Garrett in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. Almost got him. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. This one popped up. Kirk under it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Mantle in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And another ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Bernie Williams.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. Swings through that.
1-1.
That one way inside.
Ball 3.
Line drive. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Varsho tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's a swing, according to umpire Ed Drummond. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Sean Green.
Sean Green next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that clips the inside corner. What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And they'll do it again.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
Now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now 1-1. Green at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close to second, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bobby Grich. Back to work. In there at the knees for a strike. swings here and blasts one left field. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 9-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Eric Swanson comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Fastball is outside. There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Jose Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Just missed. And that's downstairs. Now 2-0. Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
They'll just kill Bart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Gwynn batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Off the plate inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lined into left center, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. And that's just foul. Lifted in the air, right field. Green rings it in, and there's 2 away. So first. In second with 2 outs. Babe Ruth now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Ramirez, the lead runner, out at second. Gwynn at first, 2 out of the inning. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Now he breaks his bat. Clement over to first. That ends the inning. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jose Bautista.
Now pitching for the
new
Yankees.
pitcher in the game. Shane McClanahan.
compared to some days, this is a pretty low-leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Number 38, Stephen Kwan.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. There's a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting left
Now
fielder
here is Anthony
Santander.
Santander. Santander tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Outfield playing straight up now. Now the 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Nope, that's high.
They're down to their final strike.
Full count.
McClanahan is just 1 strike away. And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for Ernie Clement. And that's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.